Welcome to Stockholm. I spent 4 days exploring this beautiful city, from royal history to scenic canal views. Come along with me as I take you through the highlights of my trip. I started my journey by traveling from Copenhagen to Stockholm. The moment I arrived, the city felt calm and charming. You don't need to exchange money for Swedish krona because credit cards are accepted almost everywhere in Stockholm. After arriving at Stockholm Airport, follow the yellow signs for the Arlanda Express, which takes you to T-Centralen Station, the city center. The ride takes only 18 minutes from the airport to the city center. At T-Centralen, walk to the next building to reach the metro station. The metro in Stockholm is very easy and convenient to use. You can buy a day pass at the station, and it also covers buses and trams. The yellow labels on the map show the closest stations to major site. I'll be staying at Courtyard by Marriott Stockholm Consulment for 3 nights. Inside the room, it looks spacious and clean. In the afternoon, I visited the King's Garden, the ferry boats, and the luxury hotels along the waterfront. You can take a canal cruise tour here. At the Royal Palace, female guards are standing in front of the palace. Perfect timing. There is a changing of the guard happening. It's interesting to watch, but it's not as impressive as the one in Denmark. Inside the palace is absolutely gorgeous, room after room filled with stunning details, history, and elegance. It's fun to take the short cable ride inside the subway station. For dinner, I went to a local restaurant, Harshenkra, near my hotel. I ordered a Carlsberg beer and a dish called ragmack. It's a classic Swedish potato pancake served with bacon and jam. The restaurant's rating is 3.5 stars, but the meal was actually delicious. Day 2 started in Gamla Stan, the old town of Stockholm, with its colorful buildings and narrow streets. My first stop was a Nobel Prize Museum, where I learned so much about past winners and the stories behind their achievements. Coffee time. It was cold outside, so I went into a cafe to warm up. I tried grog, hot wine, but it wasn't really my favorite. The churros were very good though. Next, I visited the Stockholm Cathedral. Amazing. The hymn really makes me feel calm and relaxed. I took a canal cruise at 3 p.m. because the 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. cruises were full, so I didn't have a choice. My honest opinion, when I got on the boat, it was packed with tourists, and I could barely find a seat. Also, it gets dark after about 3:30 p.m. in Northern Europe during the winter, so I recommend taking a morning cruise or at least the 2 p.m. one. Dinner at the restaurant Lowenbrau. The restaurant has a traditional antique-style interior. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, so I ordered a Lowenbrau beer at this German restaurant. The Lowenbräu beer was a little bitter, but it was exactly my taste. The grilled salmon with mashed potato was a great choice for dinner tonight. For dessert, donuts and some ice cream. It was delicious. Day 3 was all about museums. I started at the Viking Museum, a fun and interactive place that brings Viking history to life. Next, I visited the Nordiska Museum. It's a huge and impressive building. It focuses on Nordic life, traditions, and culture from the 1500s to the present day. The museum is spacious, calm, and great for getting a deeper understanding of Swedish culture. I had Swedish meatballs and Swedish princess cake for lunch inside. It was delicious. It's time to go to the next museum. Right on! Stockholm's classic tram number 7 is a heritage tram line that's run through the city, especially popular with visitors. The National Museum in Stockholm is Sweden's largest art museum, featuring paintings, sculptures, and decorative art from the 1500s to the early 1900s. That's it. I accomplished my goal for today. Now I'm heading to dinner. I'm going back to the same restaurant I visited 2 days ago, the local pub. I love their potato pancakes. Day 4, going back to the Stockholm airport. These were my favorite moments from 4 days in Stockholm. It was cold, but there were fewer tourists. We explored a lot of museums, cafes, and restaurants, and it was really fun. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this trip. See you in the next video.